Why don't we follow Saudi Arabia? Those who are following Saudi Arabia, let them follow. There's no need to argue. There's no need to fight with them. Maybe your own family is doing it. That's fine, that's okay. Right? Because Muslims, we need unity. Those who are doing Eid tomorrow and those who are doing Eid today, still they are Muslims, still they are your brothers. If you see them, give them a hug. Tell them Eid Mubarak. That's fine, there's nothing wrong saying to them Eid Mubarak. But are you right or are you wrong? Because we start feeling guilty that how come that I'm not celebrating Eid today, how come I'm celebrating Eid tomorrow? You should be thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala you're not doing Eid today. Because they are doing Eid in Ramzan. They are leaving their last fast. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, remember Rasulullah says, there is an authentic hadith in Bukhari Sharif, Sumu li ru'yatihi. Sumu comes out from Saum. Saum means fasting. Start the month of fasting li with ru'ya. Ru'ya means sighting, seeing with your own eyes. That's called ru'ya, means seeing something right with your naked eye. He means the moon. Sumu li ru'yatihi. Start your month of fasting by looking at moon, by sighting the moon. Wa aftiru li ru'yatihi. Iftar, fatara. Then you break your month of Ramzan. You finish your month of Ramzan li ru'yatihi, by sighting the moon. This is the condition. Sighting the moon is the condition. No matter what observatory report is saying, no matter what astronomical or the legal rulings are saying, we do take that. And we Ahl Sunnah wal Jamaat, we follow science more than those who are following Saudi Arabia. Why? Because that's called blind following. They are blindly following them. When we follow Imam Abu Hanifa, they complain, how come you following Imam Abu Hanifa blindly? I said, we never follow Imam Abu Hanifa blindly. He has given all the rulings. This hadith, I'm taking this masla from this hadith, this Quran ayat. Everything is detailed. Every masla he has given about 5, 6, 7 hadith. How we are following Imam Abu Hanifa blindly? Because he has given us everything. So he's not blindly following someone. Yeah, only that person can say we are blindly following Imam Abu Hanifa who has no knowledge, who has not even a basic knowledge of deen. You come to us, then we'll tell you, then we'll give you books of fiqh, books of asule fiqh, how fiqh is made. I always say to my teacher, Ustaji, this book is Sirat of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's not even a book of fiqh, because every masla there is hadith underneath. Every masla there is Quran ayat underneath. The Rasulullah did this, Rasulullah did this, Allah is saying this. Imam Abu Hanifa is not making up stuff. Yeah, you are blindly following Saudi Arab. Why? Because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Sumu li royatihi wa aftiru li royatihi. You start your fasting month by sighting the moon, and you you finish your fasting month and start your Eid by sighting the moon. Now here, Imam al-Sunnah said, many other ulama said, anywhere in the world, if moon is sighted, you can start your Eid anywhere, as long as it's not that country which is 24 hours ahead, because the moon is probably going to be different then. You can't take your khabar from there, of course. So I asked my Ustaji, how come we are not following Saudi Arabia? Are we against Saudi Arabia? Or do we hate Saudi Arabia? We love Saudi Arabia. Harman Sharif and there, of course we follow Saudi Arabia. And we will happy to follow Saudi Arabia. We'll leave Morocco, we'll leave every country out there. But we'll follow Saudi Arabia if Saudi Arabia follows Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If they follow Rasulullah sunnah, sumu li royatihi, waftiru li royatihi, if they sight the moon, we are happy to take whatever they say to us. Labbaik wa sa'daik. We are after you, that's fine. But what shall we do? Observatory report is saying, not even anywhere in the world, there was no chance to sight the moon. There was no chance to sight the moon. And they are doing it. Basically, no chance to sight the moon means we are still in month of Ramadan is fasting month going on. And they are saying what? Saudi said, yeah, sighted the moon. Yaar, are you mad? You silly guy. Everything is on the tip of your finger. Go check on the phone. Go check on. Whenever someone phoned me, I said, open this side, go check. And he said, now tell me the age of the moon. I don't know much about astronomical early thing. I know the Ma'rif al-Qiyad observatory. But moon has to be for certain time on horizon. And then you will be able to see the moon after the sunset. Because sun is so strong, the rays are so strong, you won't be able to see the moon. So sun has to go down for that time and moon has to stay on horizon for a certain time. Then you can see moon. You know what Saudi says? If observatory report shows that moon came on horizon for 1 minute, that's it, we're going to announce the Eid. 1 minute you can't even see moon, never mind 1 minute. I think for 20, 30 minutes, 1 hour you can't see the moon. I'm not sure, but I'm quite sure about this, that it has to be for certain time on horizon, then you can see moon. Yeah, observatory report is saying there is moon. Have you have you fulfilled the condition of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? No. So who you are following then? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam or Saudi? You're following Saudi, you're not following Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So why shall we do? Follow Saudi or follow Rasul? Where Sharia is coming? Tell me, where is the Sharia is coming from? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam or from Saudi? When Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was there was no Saudi, by the way. Saudi only came 100 years ago, when Ottoman Empire was broken. Well, that's a different thing who broke it. So you're following them as well. Subhanallah. Someone say to me, are you doing Eid today? I said, no, I'm following Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And they go, hold on a second. Are we then? I said, no, you're following Saudi blindly. Okay, give me one shahadat that they sighted the moon. One shahadat they sighted the moon. Oh no, because Saudi said, all those countries which are around the Saudi Arab, Morocco are there, around the corner, Oman is there, they never sighted the moon. How Saudi sighted the moon then? You know, I'll tell you one thing. They have made for next 30 years calendar which is not hidden. And it's not hidden like they're hiding it. No, they left it out. For next 30 years. Before it was 10 to 20 years. Now it's 30 years calendar. Which they have already made. This year we're going to do Eid on this day, this day. So basically after 30 years they have already sighted the moon as well. And they're going to do it on that time. And they don't care. So basically they're never going to sight moon. They're just going to go on that calendar. And there are 25 countries, they did labbaik on that. Because I went to one of the scholars, I asked him, what is happening? Why are they doing that? They said there were 25 leaders of 25 Muslim countries. They went to Saudi Arab and then they made this decision. You know what? We will be doing Eid one day before the moon. And no alim sat in that committee. No alim. They said they never got any alim in that committee. Yeah, Imam Ibn Baz was there. He was one of the very good scholars of Saudi Arab, Mufti Muhammad Ibn Baz. And apparently he was blind as well when they took him. He was blind. So I don't know what happened. Rest, everyone was just governors sitting there. They said, let's just finish this ladai and then just everyone will be doing Eid one day before. And then they are working on that calendar. That's all they're doing. Ask them. I always encourage people, ask them. Like when you come to us and ask us, we tell you everything clear. Open the site, check the moon. Was moon visible? No. So you're going through Ramadan. You know, our heart, it burns as well. It burns us from inside because we want unity. I love all those brothers outside who are celebrating Eid. I want to celebrate Eid with them. But Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam saying, it is not Eid today, but why would I celebrate Eid then? Your Nabi is saying you don't celebrate, so why would I follow any country? And then another thing is actually, let me just add that with that. Can we fast on that day when other people are celebrating Eid? Of course, because you're right. That's my message for all those who are celebrating Eid today. Make sure go home and you do qada of your today's roza. 100% you have to do qada of today's roza because you missed out one fast. You missed out one fast because there was no royat of Chand all over the world, not in UK. People say you follow local sighting. All over the world there was no sighting. And there are now one country, 25 countries said that there is no royat all over the world. Make sure in your lifetime whenever go and do qada of today's roza. And by the way, Saudi 2 to 3 times got fined as well by giving wrong rulings. By who? By their own Jeddah University, which is astronomical university, by own people. Those who are doing it, make sure you do qaza roza, and those who are not celebrating Eid today, it is further upon you to do roza today. Yes, fasting on Eid day is makruh tahrimi, is haram, but for you it's total halal. Why? Because there was no moon sighting. So we are still going through Ramadan month. Yeah, that doesn't mean that someone is doing wrong, then we start doing wrong too. No, you're not going to leave your roza, you have to fast. They have to do qaza of their fast. Then don't see the majority. You know, we start feeling guilty. No, everyone is doing it. Don't feel guilty. As long as you are on the path of Rasulullah, you should never feel guilty. Musa when he went to get book on the mountain, when he came back after 40 nights, when he came down, most of the people, there were 70,000 people, he said 70,000 in his ummah, and only 12,000 left out. They said, Mu'min, rest all of them started worshipping that cow. The Samri made the cow. They started worshipping. Allah never said, no, majority is doing, so just leave them. Allah said, start cutting their heads. All the 12,000 left, they started killing them. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgave all of them, and those who died, that's fine, they got shaheed. Those who left, we're going to forgive them. But that doesn't mean you should put on a puna. I'm not saying that. That's for them because they're doing shirk. They are not doing shirk. Why? They're only doing celebrating Eid. But that doesn't mean that if majority is doing something wrong, then you start feeling guilty. Always give this hadith. Have you sighted the moon? At least you can say that. Have you sighted the moon? Where? Give me the dalil. They have no dalil whatsoever. So you are on haqq. Okay?